Hey, today I'm going to be recapping episodes 24 through 26 of Eternal Love. After overhearing Sujin bully Susu, Fox Fengzhou bites her on the arm. Sujin throws her against the wall and plans to have her beat to death until Dijin steps in and saves her. Before he leaves, he makes sure to put Sujin in her place and she's ordered to kneel for 2 hours. I am so glad we have someone in power who knows what a snake Sujin is. Sujin somehow manages to twist this into some noble sacrifice she's making to be with Yehua. No, it's cause you're the worst. Yehua will be taking his ascension test soon, and if he passes the test successfully, he will be more or less in charge. The test involves, you guessed it, more lightning bolts. Are there no written tests in this world? Is it all just lightning? He continues to visit Susu, but she's understandably not comfortable with him. Li Jing has Li Yuan imprisoned in his basement, maybe, and has no plans of letting him die. He reveals to Li Yuan their father's big secret. The Ghost Lord had the 3 of them as sort of reserve stores for his power. If any one of them dies, he will receive a surge of power. Li Jing makes it clear that the Ghost Lord has no love for them and would be more than willing to kill any one of them for the power boost. This is why Li Jing will not let him die. Yanxia decides she has had enough of the Ghost Tribe and wants to go down to the Mortal Realm and do nothing for a while. The day of Yehua's ascension has arrived, and anyone who's anyone has received an invitation. Despite still receiving those daily lightning bolts, Yehua starts the test. Of course, the baby chooses the most dramatic moment to come out. Shenyu also goes into labor. She still insists on using black magic to save her baby. Yehua successfully passes the test, and Li Jing rushes back home once he hears that Shenyu is in labor. Yehua still has to attend his daily lightning punishment, and all these bolts are clearly taking a toll. Shenyu gives birth to a stillborn, which the shaman told her repeatedly would happen. Still, she accuses the shaman of harming her child and sentences him to death. The shaman tells the truth, and Li Jing obviously sees that he's telling the truth, but still sends him to his death, because Shenyu's sad, I guess. Li Jing really does not make a good ruler. Yehua, on the other hand, arrives to meet a healthy son. Susu is still avoiding Yehua, unwilling to even touch the baby with him there. He still fully intends to marry her, and hopes that becoming the princess will make her life easier. Unfortunately, Susu has already decided to go back to the Mortal Realm. After all, there's really nothing for her here, other than her baby. She decides to leave the child and go through Jushian Terrace, which she thinks will take her back home. She names the child Ali and starts to practice making the trip to Jushian on her own. Fox Fengzhou overhears Dijin call her a nuisance and is walking around sadly when Zhiye catches her and puts her in a monster's dungeon. Dijin is able to save her, but it costs him a lot of his power. And okay, yes, these two have finally melted my cold, unfeeling heart. When she wakes up, the Starlord of Destiny tells her that Dijin would like her to go home. She decides to go and see Xiaoxing as something to do so she doesn't have to think about Dijin. Xiaoxing handles the confrontation gracefully, returns the cloud-clearing fan, and even requests to see Bai Chen so she can apologize in person. I was really doubtful about these two at first, but they've really grown on me. Xiaoxing is so likable, and Sanji obviously really loves her. Fengzhou's still kind of annoying. Susu finally decides to make the trip out to Jushian, and the trip takes just long enough for us to see a nice highlight reel of her relationship with Yehua. She makes her way over, and then she calls Yehua through the copper mirror to say goodbye. He rushes over to stop her, but only arrives in time to fall in after her. Yehua is saved by the Heavenly Lord, but Susu falls through. The portal causes major damage, but also removes the seal that's been on her, returning all of her memories and powers. She's dumped in the Peach Blossom Woods. Dijin has decided to go to the Mortal Realm to experience life. Immortals will occasionally go down to the Mortal Realm and have their memories wiped to live out life as a human. Their lives can purposely be made difficult in order to experience what life is really like, and when they return as an immortal, they will have grown as a person, or sometimes even ascended in status. Siming's job is to write the fates of mortals, including immortals that decide to go down. Zheyan happens to be in the area and is able to help Yehua out of danger. Unfortunately, he's still unconscious and there's nothing else Zheyan can do to help him. Zheyan heads back to the woods and finds Bai Chen. She's a completely changed woman, and the pain that she went through was enough to ascend her in status from a high immortal to a high goddess. Despite this, she chooses to take medicine that will wipe her memory of Susu, unable to bear remembering what she went through. I can understand wanting to forget Yehua, but I'm kind of surprised she's so okay with leaving her baby with him and forgetting about it entirely. With Yehua still in a coma, Dijin suggests an item that may be of service, the Soul Gathering Lamp, an artifact of Sujin's tribe that was buried with her mother. Sujin agrees to have the body dug up as long as she can still marry Yehua when he wakes. I will say, Sujin is at least consistent. Till next time, thanks for watching.